Howdy. Okay, I'll just wait a few minutes. The wheel will provide, as it always provides. And yes, I stole that from Sean Johnson, but he stole it from me. Because I was using the wheel before the wheel provided. It's kind of late. I don't know if anyone will join. It's 8:30. It's a little pretty late. Oh well, I'm still gonna do it. I'll just wait a few seconds before I start. The wheel must provide though. And it provide it will. It will provide. It will provide. It will go down. Hello. Hello, Vector. I don't know why I said it so weird. Hello, Vector. How you doing? The wheel. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I only have an hour, so I'm going to start. Spin. Frostbit. I think I spelled it wrong. Let me figure out who the heck that is. Ah, I can't see. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make me go for all of them, aren't you? Something went wrong. Yeah. You don't say. Oh, interesting. Okay. It'll be interesting to turn that into a Reshiram. Okay. Yeah. And then I need a refresher on what a Reshiram looks like because my brain just cannot turn it on for some reason. Yes. Beautiful. So how's your night been, Vector? Okay. I'll just listen to the relaxed movement again. Ah, nice. Yeah, I actually haven't really done a transformation sequence of a protogen, so this will be interesting. Okay, music, calm down a little bit there. There we go. I guess I should take the grid off. There we go. Let's move this down just a little bit. Nice. Yeah, it's for me it's almost like it's like about 9. Oh cool, I didn't know you played piano. That's cool. I'm gonna try just to be a little more dramatic tonight. It's like I want the music loud enough that it does. Yeah. Let me see if I can pump that through my headset. There we go. And I hear nothing. Nice. There we go. There we go. Oh, whoa. Like, what sort of piano stuff do you do, Vector? Why is it playing for my headset? Okay. Forget the music tonight. There we go. There we go. To the visor? I don't know. Hmm. Sorry about the lack of music. It's going for my headset, which is really bizarre. And it's going for my microphone. So it's like double the music. Learning an instrument's fun. I was learning the baritone uke for a while, but I kind of got out of the groove. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I should make this arm normal because I need this arm to be the one that gets the wings. I guess I'll just do that. Keep it simple. Yeah, I've always loved Reshiram because I don't know. It's just like a wolf wyvern with a turbine butt. It's kind of a unique design. Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, so I see that you're drawing a lot now. You shared some of your stuff on my Discord, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble catching some things, but that's okay. I'll just work it. It just takes practice. I mean, I'm still learning stuff. I should actually practice more. I've gotten more into sculpting though, especially I don't know. I could improve my anatomy. I used to I used to practice it religiously, but now I don't know. I have just kind of fallen out of practice. So I'll probably just stick at the same spot I am until I start practicing again. Yep. Mm. Yeah. I don't. Me myself don't. I don't make the most perfect line work. I used to worry about stuff like that, but it's kind of been. It was such a. It was such a block for me as an artist because I wanted to get everything so right that I tried to stop worrying about how my ink work is. That's why I kind of like to, you know, paint more. I do more painting than inking now. Yeah, inking is its own skill. I used to work have a coworker that was a comic book artist, and that was his specialty. He was just amazing inker, and once he left the company, and I wasn't the inker, so yeah, it was hard to, because I'm more of a painterly guy. It was hard to get to his level of quality in his inks because he was so good at inking. So yeah, I give props to people who can ink well. Yeah, but seriously, I mean, we all progress at different levels, so it doesn't really matter as long as you're enjoying it and you have fun with it. One thing I wish I did more of was critiques. I mean, I did have lots of critiques, but not as many as I should have when I started. I think I could have improved much faster and could still improve if I got more critiques from people. But that's how it is. Yeah, I kind of know what I need to work. I just need to work on my anatomy for humans just a little bit better. I mean, I've just kind of gotten more sloppy as the time gone. I can't tell if he has teeth in his mouth or not. Yeah, he does. Okay, just tiny little teeth. One thing that has helped me is to not rely too much on the eraser tool and just to draw things with just ink. I know it sucks at first because you can't erase your mistakes, but it gives you more confidence. I mean, even when I draw, you'll rarely see me erase unless I really mess up. I usually will try to fix it by painting over it or using the liquify or distortion tools as well. I don't know why I keep looking at the preview when I'm trying to look at the Reshiram, but it's so small. I should look at my actual screen. Yeah, I still like struggle things. Well, what mobile tablet app do you use? Are you an iPad user or are you a Android user? I looked at my dragon while he was talking. It was kind of cool. I forgot he mimics me. Because depending on what tool, I could tell you similar tools you could use. But yeah, I can like this drawing. Let's say I don't like the perspective or something. I don't have to redraw everything. I can go to in Photoshop. I can go to adjust. Sorry, transform, and then I can go to warp, and this lets me move points and get it into a different perspective. Now, I can do all sorts of weird stuff, or if I want to make it look like it's a bottom view, I can really distort it with that. But I don't want to do that. I actually like its dimensions right now. But you can also use like with liquify. If you want to just do a small touch up, let's say you want to make the nose more extreme, you could just use liquify to adjust, or maybe you don't like how you know you just want to exaggerate the nose, which actually kind of looks cool. So I think I'll keep that. And you can do that, and it's easier than redrawing it. But redrawing it's actually good for you. It actually helps you improve. But yeah, as I erase what I just did and then redrew it. Yeah, let's give him a big snoz. I think that'd be funny. Okay, so on iPad, Procreate has those tools. I don't have Procreate anymore, but I know that they have a warp tool, and they also have a liquify-ish kind of tool that you could use. Procreate's pretty badass. It could do a lot that Photoshop can. It's a pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing piece of tech, actually. It's amazing that they have kept it. I mean, I've bought Procreate like 10 years ago, and I still get updates for it. I'm surprised they haven't done a Procreate 2 or 3, but they haven't. GIMP also has liquify and warping tools as well, but I don't exactly know where they are. I try to stay away from GIMP. I mean, there's much better software you could use. There's people like SAI. I don't know exactly, and or Clip Studio. There's also a free program called Krita, Krita, which works really good. Um, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much PaintNet. If you want something that's more like Paint, but like Microsoft Paint, but has layers and stuff, you can also try that. Yeah, GIMP has pretty much the same things Photoshop has, minus the generative fill and expand, which is kind of a crap anyway. It doesn't have those tools, but GIMP has mostly everything else. You don't really need a generative expand. It's just Adobe trying to be trendy, follow the trends. There was this artist, I think his name is Peter Han, if I'm correct. He teaches dynamic sketching, and yeah, his 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 course is pretty good. You can get it off, what is it? Concept Artist Workshop or something. It might not be available anymore, but he was instrumental with me loosening up and not being so stressed about messing up every line. Yeah, I kind of wish I progressed faster because I just I really wanted to get into concept art, but that's kind of a dead dream now. All the all the little studios now use like Mid-Journey for their concept art, so which is kind of sad. So that means a lot of games in the future are just going to look the same, but I guess it is what it is. Okay. Ironically, since this character is also white, just like Reshiram. I know, but people will always take the cheapest option, which is kind of sad. I mean, the bigger studios, the mid to big studios will still have concept artists, but the smaller ones, it's already happening. But thankfully, I haven't seen too much reliant on AI stuff in itch.io yet. Everyone seems to be make wants to make like the latest trend is like PS1 style horror games is kind of the trend on itch.io right now. Everyone seems to be making one. Yeah. AI, well, most generative AI uses learning language models, and language models are pretty much parrots. They don't think for themselves. They're just parrots. They mimic what you give them. Um, they're very and because of that, they're not very trustworthy. But yet, all these big tech companies are putting it into their systems, even though they can be easily hacked. It just blows my mind. And then they have no respect for anyone's copyright or privacy or anything. It just blows my mind. It's it upsets me, but I try not to let it bother me, but it does sometimes. But yeah, you're totally right. Generative AI that uses learning language models, total parrots. All they do is mimic. And the only way you can get quote unquote creative stuff out of them is to use like offers or artist names to get something remotely decent. Yeah, yeah. I try to experiment with like Dolly and what's that program? Stable Diffusion before, and everything I've tried, it actually felt more work to make something decent. I mean, because everything looks like everything else. I mean, and if you just try to use prompts, it's just it's just praying to the RNG gods for something decent and hoping that something will come. You have like little control. You can't really use it to make something original or creative. You're just praying that you get like it's like using a search engine and hoping that you get a good image. It's pretty much the same thing except it makes its own image, but still relies on what it's learned, but it just takes the most average thing it learns. It is it is pretty generic, but again, a lot of people are not looking for originality. They're just looking for an image to put into their website. Or so, of course, before that, they would just not even ask someone to take someone's art. Now they can just, I guess, remix it. I mean, my hope one day is that there actually will be, what do they call it? Regulation and artists and newspapers and movie makers and writers and anyone else that the L&M steal from, they'll actually get paid someday, but that looks highly unlikely. The only resource we have is poison in it. But it looks like why won't it work? I should have just done it I should have done it with the lasso tool. In fact, let's just use the lasso tool. I don't know why it's not working. I should have done the lasso tool in the first place. I don't know why So have you been playing any decent games, or did you give Dragon Dogma a shot? I myself have been playing a game called Lunacid or Lunacid. It's pretty confusing. What makes Dragon Dogma confusing? You mean the storyline's confusing or the gameplay? The quest structure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks cool, and I'm kind of surprised they let you play as a lion man. It's just like, okay, it probably has something to do in the story, but yeah. Yeah, I've been playing a game called Lunacid or Lunacid, and it's a Souls-like, but it's actually more like an older From Software game called King's Quest and Shadow Tower. Really challenging and like slow-paced dungeon crawlers that From Software originally made before they started the Demon Souls, the Soulsborne series. That's interesting. What do they call it now? Because there's Elden Ring too. Do they call it the Soulsborne Ring series now, or I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy it. It's very Metroidvania-ish, which means it has interconnected levels and stuff. It's pretty cool. It has some bad design flaws, but most of it's good. Oh, the poker game. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to try it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of poker, but just the new mechanics they added to it sounds really cool. So I've been wanting to try that. Yeah. What do you like the most about it? Is it the new powers and stuff? Hmm, picked the wrong color. I guess I can do that as well. Yeah. No, it looks really cool. Did you ever get a chance to play Buckshot Roulette? That was pretty fun. It's just so short. It's really fun. The problem is it's very short, and you could. I beat it on my first try, and it only took like 20 minutes, but it was a fun 20 minutes. I was so craving for more. I guess the Steam version has like new modes and stuff, but I already purchased it on itch, so it's like I really don't want to buy the game again. Yeah, give it a shot. I mean, it's only $3. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but yeah, I had a blast with it. It kind of reminded me of Ins- Inscription, I think it's called, which is a very cool card game. It gave me those vibes just in the graphics and stuff. Inception, I think. No, that's a movie. Yeah, I've always had trouble calling that the game name of that game. Yeah, I don't have to draw the blah. I have to draw the rings on the neck right now because his goatee thing covers it. He has a big goatee thing, fluff thing, very scientifically. Oh, I forgot the crotch feathers. That's okay. Boop. Oh, hello, Infern. Wow, you're up early. Or are you late? I can't remember. So how you doing today? Oh, good. That's something I need to learn to do. I've been trying. Oh, cool. Oh, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, if you could share that, that'd be great. I always enjoy all your drawings that you make and commission. Yeah, I like I said, if you get that, I will play it. I think it is. I can check the settings. I'm pretty sure I can still run it, even if it's just on medium settings. Yeah, let me check after I paint this. Nope, no lagging. It was pretty. It ran fine. I was disappointed it was just a character creator. I thought they'd give me some level to play it. I mean, I'll play it when you get it for me, but if you want to wait for it to go on sale or anything, I totally understand. You don't have to buy it brand new or anything. Or if you get. What's going off? Something in my room's going off. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of a night owl. I just like to stay up. Oh, cool. Let me load it real quick. Um, Oh, okay, cool. Won't show all the way. Good old fur affinity. Oops. Actually sorted the wrong dragon. We all make mistakes. It's all good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's my Soul Silver Dragon. I wonder if he still does stuff. Yep, he still does things. Yeah, I looked on his made page. He just posted something 4 days ago. Okay. Dragon coffee, yes. Oh, I can't tell. Not the black bean juice. Okay. My coffee cup doesn't have a heart on it. I drink an orange juice in a teacup. Have I committed a sin? Okay. I have three people. So, hello, third person lurking in the background. You can say hello. Unless that third. Ah. And then they logged off. That was funny. Hmm. So since you finished Dragon's Dogma, what are you playing now in Fern? Oh, you're still playing it. That's cool. Yeah. Like I was telling Vector, I've been playing a game called Lunacid, which is kind of like a first-person Dark Souls. It's a lot of fun. Or Kingsfield clone if you want to be more specific, but besides that, I've been actually trying to finish my little RPG I made. Uh, I've been trying to finish Cabzadino. It's been driving me nuts. I've been working on it for 4 months. I really need to just finish it. Originally, I was just gonna say, oh, I got like RPG Maker MZ for like a really cheap price, a holiday sale, and I was like, oh, I'll just make a really quick game on it. And then, like 4 months later, I just loved how easy the map editor was. But to make anything, do anything besides a basic RPG, you have to like either write a lot of JavaScript or yeah. Sometimes they give the older versions of RPG Maker for free, but I did get MZ, which is their latest one. If you don't count Unite, which they try to pretend doesn't exist now. That was for Unity. They made an RPG Maker for Unity. Um, it's supposed to be really bad, so I avoid that. Yeah, but MZ lets you do JavaScript, so you can pretty much make it do anything any other game maker can. But there's a saying in the RPG Maker community, and I didn't understand it until I started using it. And RPG Maker makes simple things even more simple, and makes hard things even harder. And that's the truth about that engine. So, I mean, it's really open. You can use JavaScript to make any plugin. But yeah, it's just probably easier to use Godot or heaven forbid Unity than to use RPG Maker for anything else but RPG. Who would have thought? Now, I just couldn't, make just a simple RPG Maker game. Or RE, I think his name is Reed in it. REID. He's in every newbie RPG Maker game that someone releases. I just couldn't do it. But yeah, I'll have Cabzadino done soon. It's kind of been an obsession with me. That's why I haven't done as much art as normal because I'm doing art for that game. I mean, it has a lot of body horror and transformations in it, so it's just getting people to actually try it will be the thing after I finish it. Because I had a few people look at the Cabzy, and a few people looked at the TF game, but I don't know. People on X are doom scrollers, and they just look at the image and then like and don't like, so they don't actually read the content. So when you have a link to a game, they're like, oh, they look at the picture and click like or don't or just scroll by. Yeah, I still use Blue Sky all the time. It's harder to build an audience there. Of course, Twitter's Twitter's gonna just someday just die. I mean, Elon himself admits he screwed up big time. Oh no, X is even worse than that. Thanks to the joys of ChatGPT, now with their new agent, where you can assign agents, like an agent's like a little bot that does what you tell it to. Now X is filled with ChatGPT bots that comment on people's stuff and don't make any sense. It's fun. That's why I only kind of stick to looking at the transformation stuff, and I leave pretty much everything else alone on Twitter/X. Yeah, it's pretty much right now. It's just the internet's just going crazy because of all these bots and stuff. And now everyone can make a bot and just spam everyone. It's it's hard to find stuff anymore. It's it's Google used to be super useful, even though as evil as they are, at least their product worked. That's hard to find anything on Google because you just find so much bot stuff. I don't know. I've had Twitter people just disappear, so it's about the same. No, Blue Sky is nice because I haven't experienced any bots yet with Blue Sky. It's much nicer surfing experience, I must say. Yeah, I just don't want to get into the trap of getting obsessed or trying to beat the algorithm and getting all annoyed and upset by it like I did last year. I just want to just just enjoy stuff. Oh, that works. No, I know there's people that understand the algorithm and can beat it, but I'm not one of those people. Yeah, an artist I really like named Rye. He's doing really good with on uh on Twitter. He's kind of grown substantially. Our botters. Oh, hi Screws, how you doing? Yeah, the bots do cost him a lot, don't they? Yeah. I know X is a dumpster fire, but I still have people that watch me there, and I feel like if I banded them, because not everyone joined when I switched to Blue Sky, very few joined, so I don't want to abandon some of my viewers, but on the other hand, I know that X is a dumpster dive, and investing too much time in it is just a waste of time. 6 a.m. Yeah, it's like almost 10 my time. I am, yes, I am Jim T. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that was good. I did it not on a separate layer, so I can't adjust it now. What I'm doing? I am drawing Reshiram. I turned a protogen into a Reshiram because the protogen was foolish enough to volunteer. The fluffening, yes. I don't know. Um, it's going out of control. I cannot control the bubbles. The bubbles, and I goofed up because I didn't do it on a separate layer, so I gotta make it work now. Yeah, I'm gonna dim this out a little bit because I have to. Boom. The fluffening. Yeah, pretty much. What can I say? Reshiram is my favorite fox wiring with a turbine in its butt. So, I mean, I know that was very specific, but yeah. There's some more stuff I can do. Yeah, doing the doing the airbrush slash watercolor style. Sometimes balancing can be difficult. Ah, I just I really haven't really followed a light source too well in this picture, so I'm trying to make a light source now coming down. I know usually people pick where the light source goes first, but sometimes I just forget. So, yay. Sorry about the lack of music. The it decided for some reason to blast into my headset. So I just didn't feel patient enough to try to figure it out. So, all right, yeah, the background's still out of control. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, well, no. Let me do some color balancing if it lets me. There. Oops. I meant. Huh. It's not, I thought it was color balanced. There it goes. Okay. I don't want it at the very bottom, dude. I need it at the top. So I want to emphasize the blue in the shadows. I want to emphasize the yellow. Maybe just a little too much. Maybe some of the red too. Yeah, one of the hardest things is balancing your colors. Yeah, I am not happy with this background. All right, I'm just gonna blur it. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I think I'm overdoing it. Let's just leave it like that. Trying to overthink it. I think you mean color guides, but yeah, that's true. I have color fury in my head, but sometimes it just doesn't want to turn on. Make the face a little redder. Yeah, I'm trying to do a speed strat, which is not the best. Sometimes you just gotta work. Take your time. I do a lot of overlaying with airspray. I just like that look. And then after, if I was gonna turn it to a painting, then I would start painting over it. Now this would be the part where I'd paint over it. This would be ready to paint portion. But I don't think I'll paint it today. I'm just doing mostly sketches for people. But let me get rid of this annoying, whatever this annoying white. Yeah. Fancy, fancy. Come on, go away. Huh. It's not going away. Is it part of this? Huh? That makes no sense. It shouldn't matter. Ooh. What did I... Is it this? Ah. Nope. I'm confused. Yeah. Where's that coming from? This is the... Guess what? Oh. uh, okay. Ah, found you. Hee. There we go. Well, I love this little bar. It just gets in my way all the time. There we go. I think that's it for tonight. Thanks to everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you, yeah, there's a lot of fun. Thanks for chatting with me and all. I'll catch you guys later.